Welcome to El Sampler Pod. Today we have two new guests. We took over the place. You have Darth Lucha and where's my
Hey!
Taco?
Hold
El
on.
Taco.
I don't know if I can sit with the shit on. My name is Taco, bro. Bro, I brought you 2 avocados. I didn't know if you wanted some guacamole. I can make it for you. I don't know if you would like guac on your taco.
I do not like guacamole.
No? Okay.
It makes me go.
All right. Well, this is our El Sampler Pod edition. Our Halloween edition of El Sampler Pod. Today is October 31st. I'm liking the mask. I'm liking the costume. Yeah, this thing is tight, bro. Like this.
By the way, I found no respect for people that wrestle in this shit because this is uncomfortable as hell, bro.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't even wear this, bro. I look uncomfortable.
Bro, you look like somebody standing outside with a sign for a taco place.
That's my part-time job, bro.
Yeah, we'll work for tacos
on the weekends. Yeah, facts. We have some Halloween news for you.
Yes.
So it's random news that's happening around the wrestling world. You know, we do this every single week. We're back at it again, but today is Halloween. So yeah, happy Halloween if you celebrate it. If you don't, then hey, it's still cool. Just eat a Reese's cup. So yeah.
Have fun. Eat candy. Don't get too drunk. Don't get too drunk.
Start it off with.
All right. So, apparently in AEW, there's new frustration about the creative direction of the company.
Oh, God.
Which,
again,
to me, the shocking part is that I don't think they've ever been good at booking. Like, AEW has always been a good show if you want to see good wrestling or at least good moves, not necessarily any storylines. So I have no idea why they have a problem with the booking now. Like, that's always been an issue. I think it's because the company has lost a little bit of credibility. It's lost a little bit of steam. And it's not as popular as it once was. Because I remember when AEW started, it came right out the gates. And we were like, oh, yeah, hey, there may be a chance that they might be able to take out WWE. Because WWE sucked at that time.
Yeah.
WWE is not doing a good job. Yeah. This is even before the pandemic, which was actually really bad. And then they also had a great match on Saturday on Collision, which was MJF versus Kenny Omega. In my opinion, that's a pay-per-view quality match.
And they had it on a TV show.
On a TV show, which I know they're trying to get the ratings up. I get it. But then there's no story. Like, that's probably the biggest match you can have other than, like, Bryan and MJF. But you don't have any kind of story for it. It's just randomly. Let's just put these two guys together and
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, which I don't know. To me, I think they're gonna have to change the whatever they do booking wise or whatever it is because they need more stories if they want to stay afloat. It almost seems like they're going into desperation mode. So
right now they're just doing glorified matches.
Well, they've always been doing that. That's the thing. But I think people are getting tired of that.
Yeah,
people are getting tired of that.
Because like, how many glorified matches can you have? You know what I mean? Like, your roster is such a certain amount, and then you're just going to be having, like, pretty much all the dream matches. You can have literally every single dream match that you want within that company in 1 year. And that's it. Well, they don't have any meaning to it.
Yeah, it doesn't make it, and it doesn't make it special either. Because, like, I could see, for example, when you have, like a Forbidden Door, when you had Bryan against Okada, right? That didn't need any kind of build-up because it was from another company, and it is literally a dream match, right? Or Zack Sabre Jr. against Bryan, right? And even then, Bryan against Zack Sabre Jr. is like, to see who's the best technical wrestler in the world. So that has some kind of backstory to it. But then you just put Kenny Omega against MJF on a random day, on a random Saturday, for no reason, no build-up, no story, no nothing. Why? Like, you literally just threw out what could potentially be the best match of your whole damn year on nothing. Something that nobody watches. It's like all of a sudden having Roman Reigns lose the title in main event.
You read my mind.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what?
Stupid.
And I think the craziest thing is that if Roman Reigns were to lose the title on main event, I bet you main event will have higher ratings than Collision right now.
Well, probably. Yeah. Well, and actually, there's like a little meme going around with Jericho's picture stating, "Oh yeah, Dynamite's going to beat Raw at some point," and they actually put the ratings of Collision, Dynamite, and Rampage together, and it still doesn't beat Raw.
Damn, I didn't know.
Not
that.
SmackDown, Raw.
That's crazy. And SmackDown has better ratings most of the time.
Yeah, I know. But SmackDown's on regular TV too, so it should have better ratings. So, I don't know. I see it as they're looking desperate right now. Instead of trying to look different, they're just looking different for different sake. They're not doing any kind of story. The only people that are actually over there, like I said, I went to the show the other day. Christian, super over. People hate him. Why? Because his story's actually good. He knows how to tell a story.
Facts.
MJF, because he knows how to tell a story, right? Not just wrestling. And that's one thing about MJF. MJF and Roman, to a certain extent, are very similar because MJF doesn't wrestle all the time. He's wrestled a little bit more often, but he doesn't have that many matches during the year. So every time he comes out, it's special.
It makes him more special.
Yeah,
like an attraction.
Yeah, and he's super over. He gets over stupid things like a clothesline or a kangaroo kick. He gets that over. Why? Because people are into his stuff. That's good, but yeah, but I hope they're able to right the ship. The other thing is kind of on this same subject. Apparently, Bryan Danielson is injured again, bro.
Yeah, apparently
orbital
it has
bone.
something. Yep.
It's
Apparently it's
bone.
serious.
Yeah, against Okada again.
So when did it happen? Because I don't. Was it
in the Okada match?
Oh.
The tag team match they had the other day. So that's what I think it is. I don't know if it's just that.
Do you know if it was
together.
A kick or something?
I don't know.
All I've
haven't
seen
watched
is
the match,
pictures.
but
All I've seen.
I haven't watched the match. Yeah, I haven't watched the match, but it just seems like he's 2 for 2. I mean, Okada's turning into the Ridge Holland of New Japan, I guess.
Who else did he hurt? The injure?
Daniel Bryan broke his arm the first time earlier this year. But now it's his orbital bone.
Wait. I don't recall that, bro.
Yeah,
when did he?
Yeah, this was in summer.
How did he break his arm?
I don't remember exactly, but it was against Okada also.
That's nuts, bro. He's definitely Rich Holland.
Yep.
But
And you can't say necessarily that it's because Bryan's injury prone, which he kind of is, but a broken arm, a broken orbital, like those aren't like, if you're telling me like ankles, knees and stuff like that, shoulders, yes. But these are just random things that are clearly accidents. I hope they are accidents.
Yeah.
But I think it's also the people from New Japan, they like to do this strong style stuff, which is just one step away from being real. And this is what happens.
Bro, it's crazy because like I've seen some of their matches and like sometimes it literally be looking like they're like swinging on each other, bro.
Yeah.
Like, legit just punching each other. Like, yo, like the one guy wasn't selling the move outside of the ring or something like that, and then the other guy just kept hitting him harder and harder. And actually, like did a whole 3-piece combo on him. I'm like, bro, like legit, like this is like almost turning into a street fight, man.
Yeah, well, it's like if you watch any of the, I don't know if you're that familiar with New Japan, but like any Ishii match, any Suzuki match, any Goto match, they're all like that, where they're just standing. Which to me. If you're fighting for real, it makes no sense. Because if you're fighting, what's the purpose of fighting? It's to win, right?
Yeah.
And hurt the other guy. It's not just to take a forearm in your head and then wait for the other guy to hit you again.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
That makes no sense. And then they're just going back and forth. And guess what? A forearm, even if you miss by just a little bit and you hit the guy square in the head, that's a concussion.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt because you're hitting him straight bone on bone. It's going to hurt like hell. It may take you out. So they have to be a little bit more careful when they do that. And Tony Khan has to do a better job. in making sure that whenever he brings people from other places, they take care of the guys they're wrestling. Because if not, why are you bringing these guys in?
That is a fact.
Yeah, because I mean, if somebody like like a Dan O'Brien, I'll still call him that, he should be either your main guy or one of your top guys all the time. You should be able to count on him. But anyways, I was always afraid of this happening when he signed.
Talking about, since we are on the injury news, I know this has nothing to do with wrestling, but unfortunately we had a hockey player passed away a couple of days ago by a freak accident that legit looked intentional. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, it looked intentional. Apparently the guy that did it is under investigation by the police, because technically, like, if you go and look it up, if you look up his name, RIP to Adam Johnson, he used to play for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Young dude, he was my age, 29, and crazy. Like, the dude on the video, we're not gonna play the video. It's too graphic. But I can describe it. On the video, the dude is going one way and the other guy is going the other way, and for some apparent reason the other guy from the other team just literally almost roundhouse kicks him. And keep in mind, this is ice hockey. Like, they have...
Was it in an exhibition or something like that too? It wasn't even like...
Yeah, it wasn't even a real match. And they have skates, which the blades are very sharp, and literally ended up hitting him right in the throat. Blood gushing everywhere. The dude was able to get up on his feet and then, like, skate off the ice. However, you just see the pool of blood just following him.
It doesn't even look real.
Yeah, it
like,
looked
crazy.
It looked fake, and the same day or the day after, he ended up passing away, man. And
it looks like something out of an 80s horror movie where you just see like just insane. It's
sad, and honestly, prayers for his family. And they the Pittsburgh Penguins, they did a great memorial thing for him. Instead of having a moment of silence, they ended up having telling the crowd to cheer for him one last time. So that was awesome, man. But anyways, man, RIP for him and prayers for his family. Now, moving on to the better news. Gther versus The Miz. Apparently, Miz may be turning face. I actually like him as a heel, but that's just me.
I really don't understand this thing. It seems like they're just trying to give Gther something to do in the meantime.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're just feeding Miz to everybody, which is getting a little old. I get it. He's a reliable worker. He can cut a promo. And in fact, like yesterday on Raw, he destroyed Gther on the mic as much as Gther could destroy him in the ring. But it's still one of those things where you're like, why? Because there's no way in hell that in any universe that Miz can beat Gther.
Universe 616.
I don't care what it is. 616, 213, 619, 666. I don't care, bro. Whichever one it is, he ain't gonna win. It's like, you again? No. Damn it.
Chopped. The only thing you could beat me at is life. And your wife. That's pretty much it. But anyways, man, moving on. Apparently, there's a small rumor of Roman Reigns may not appear after Crown Jewel. He may not appear until Rumble season. I hope that is not true. Because the man was just out for like about 2 months on vacation. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe he was recording Lobo. I don't know.
I don't know. It seems like he's on that Brock Lesnar plan.
Yeah, so
which he show up whenever the hell he wants to.
I don't like it too much, just because, like, realistically, SmackDown is not that good whenever he's not there. It's just kind of mid, unless they want to build up something else. Maybe.
But even if they want to build somebody, the problem is once Roman comes in, it's gonna overshadow anything that other person is doing.
For example, LA Knight.
Yeah, well, and if they happen to be able to elevate someone even higher than that, then when Roman comes, when he comes in, it's not going to be as important.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
It's kind of a double-edged sword. At least show
those
up.
rumors are not true. I hope they're not true. I don't think they are, because you still got Survivor Series, man. Survivor Series is kind of important.
Well, but at this point, I've always said that I want Roman to wrestle more. He should be wrestling more as a champion, not be Seth Rollins, but at least
be
wrestle.
in almost every pay-per-view.
At least wrestle every 2 months. At least seems like he's on an average of every 3.
Yeah.
So at least show up on the. You don't have to even wrestle now. Just show up and
build the storylines. How he's been doing.
Exactly. Get pissed off at Jimmy, which is gold. Stuff like that. Do it.
Yeet.
Do it. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Stop.
Yeah. Love it. I love it. Yay!
But
he seems like such an idiot. I love it.
He does. It does. I love that chemistry that they have.
Yeah, because and their football references are also because I was running the route and then why don't you do the play? I called an audible. What? But it's okay. It's fine. Yeet.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Stop.
And then I love because he doesn't even raise his voice.
Yeah.
It's just very Jake the Snake like, which is subtle.
It's like that dad that's frustrated. Me, almost every single day.
You be screaming all over the place.
I'd be like, why you keep doing that?
You're there we go. All right, guys. Now he's gonna cut a promo on his microphone, not because of himself, but because of the microphone.
Smack the shit out this mic. But anyways, man, moving on.
I think the mic smacked the shit out of you. But
yo, Fox. He said, "Get your soft ass out of here." Soft. But Drew McIntyre, apparently, he still hasn't signed his contract.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not back in that stage, in that back room, so I really don't know.
But sources say that.
But the sources say that.
Sources.
Scoop.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I have a feeling this bullshit, but I feel like every contract nowadays, unless it's Romans, they really don't matter. Not saying that he doesn't matter. That
no,
he doesn't
they kind of they do a lot because in the end of the day,
I get it.
Roman, even if they do continue, I don't think it'll get past this year. But if they still continue to build everything around Roman, he still needs people around him.
Yeah, which it moves us on.
You can't have a main event without mid cards and everything else.
Which moves us on to our next topic. Apparently, the Samoan SWAT team from MLW are free agents.
Yes,
and they made it official yesterday, which is awesome. And who knows? And Jacob Fatu actually tweeted out that he wants to go to WWE. Pretty much, in quotes, he wants to go to WWE.
Yeah,
right? Because most of his family is over there.
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be great.
And it would be great. What if they come in and join the Bloodline? That would be nuts. But it wouldn't happen right away, though.
See, the only thing is, out of the Samoan SWAT team, like Lance Anoa'i, I think, I mean,
he's actually Samoan. He's
that other guy, Juicy, for now, he's not. He's from not. Tonga, but I mean, he can still kind of slide in, but I don't see him having the WWE look. If you get my vibe,
I do get your vibe.
It's almost
Lance,
like
on the other side,
Willie Mack. It's almost like Willie Mack joining the WWE. Great wrestler, but it's for radio.
Like Lance Anoa'i definitely could.
He's wrestled for WWE before, I think.
Bro, he was with Roman Reigns. Actually, look at this picture. Look at this. Look at this. They were in the same ring together, bro. And
they have the same last name. You don't have Anoa'i as like that often.
They're fucking related. They're related.
The only Samoan that's not related to anybody is Samoa Joe. That's it.
Yeah, he's the only one. But anyways.
Porque estoy solito.
Yeah.
But
so that happens, and then man, I think it will be interesting. I think it will help the Bloodline out. What you think?
My concern is the same concern I had in the previous show, or actually we're going to talk about in the next episode. Timelines, guys, timelines. Is Solo. Solo kind of worries me a little bit because if Jacob Fatu comes in, it's like Solo is everything. Jacob Fatu is everything Solo wished he was. He's bigger, stronger, better on the mic, better at everything. Like, he's ready to go. Like, he's credible enough to beat anybody. Even oh my God, him against Gther. Oh, I'd pay anything to see that. That would be
nuts.
Freaking
amazing. That would be hard hitting.
Oh, hard hitting is an understatement.
Yeah,
it would be absolutely insane. I think he's the one that I'd really be interested in. What I like about Lance is that he seems, I don't know how old he is, but he looks younger. So he kind of has that, like, he can be just kind of their understudy.
He is actually 31 years old.
Okay, yeah. So he's kind of like because Solo's what, 32? If I'm not mistaken, 32, 33.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. So he'd be kind of on the younger side of things, which is good for them. So they could have somebody kind of take over. In fact, he could be the next tribal chief if that's what they're going to do at some point, a few years from now. But Jacob Fatu, that would be amazing if he comes in. He's like, hey, just push Solo to the side and push Jimmy to the side. You guys couldn't do the job. I got somebody that can.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, the story's already built. You really don't have to do much. That's the good thing about it. You don't have to say, oh, well, yeah.
Since they're all like pretty much.
No.
Yeah, since they're all pretty much related, except the other guy, Juicy.
Yeah, which, like I said, Juicy, and I don't see him in WWE. Maybe Great in the Ring. I don't know anything about him, but
they put him with overalls or something. I don't know.
And
how they do to every big dude, like pretty much. Like look at Otis, look at Bronson Reed. Like they just put the whole suit, like kind of like my taco suit. But yeah. But anyways, man, this was our Halloween edition. Spooky. But anyways, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, sign up for the memberships. Shout out to all of our everydayers out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Anyways.
By the way, have a safe Halloween. Eat a ton of candy. Drink not that
Reese's
much.
Cups and Kit Kats, please.
I actually like
those
regular
candies
Hershey's.
in the world.
Actually, regular Hershey's is pretty good too.
With almonds.
Actually, no, without the almonds. I just
with
like plain.
Nuts. Pause.
Hey, man, whatever floats your boat, bro. Ain't no judgment. But anyways, all right, guys. All right. Peace.